Let's start it.
Oh, dear mother of God. Yes, Yelly, yes. I know. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. This is all your fault, Yella! Jonas!
God damn it.
Hi! Welcome to 7th Roll, where people hate me and keep typing shit in chat while I'm trying to clear it.
As you do.
Oh, this is a beautiful start to this entire thing again. It's beautiful. Anyway, hi, hello, hi.
Oh, we are online.
Hello.
We've been live for exactly 35 seconds, Jonas.
Have we now? Okay, well.
Hello,
It's fine. Nobody jumps in the millisecond we start anyway. It usually
I'm
takes-
still seeing an ad, you know? It's like...
I actually legitimately don't know how to get rid of them.
30 fucking seconds. What ad type?
It's automatic. It's not.
Yeah, I think so too.
Does it themselves.
Hey, you're earning us exactly 0.000001 cents, maybe.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if
I'm not
it
even
pains
seeing the
you
ads, I
and
have
makes
ad
me
block,
money,
so-
then...
Oh, I have an ad also.
Just a second.
Do you people not have ad blocker on your PC? Is that not a
I have
thing?
ad block. That's what I was about to say. Like, damn, you only ain't got ad block. Like,
I whitelisted you.
Imagine. Okay, I was gonna say. You know.
Anyway.
Imagine supporting your favorite streamer. Hello.
Yeah, indeed.
That happened.
Today we are sponsored by uBlock Origin. No, wait, is that
Excuse me?
an ad block? No.
Is it?
Oh, you need
Maybe.
10,000k, 10k
10
to
points.
help Avaki.
Yes,
do it.
indeed.
I
Anyway,
have 3. I have 3k.
I have 3.5k, I think, at this point. So yay. Anyway, also I also have infinite on 7th Roll itself, so honestly I don't even mind. But anyway, I think our Master of Announcements was going to announce something.
Yes, that tonight's announcement will be done by Ryu.
By me, by Ryu.
Yes.
That was the announcement.
Very
Well, it
well,
won't be by
Ryu.
Ryu. It will just be by me as a player because I'm not going to
Yes,
do the
man.
Ryu voice for this entire bit.
Fuck up
It's
your
not gonna
voice.
happen. But yeah. Well, I'm just going to fly right into it, or should I wait for Vincent to be back?
Fly right into it. Go for it.
Well,
Okay,
recently
Vincent.
we've become Twitch affiliates, and to celebrate, we got some special news. As some of us often create custom content for D&D, we've decided that we want to share some of this content on a monthly basis on our Discord for our Twitch subscribers. This content includes, but is not limited to, homebrew D&D subclasses, magic items, creature stat blocks, and more. Examples of some of the upcoming subclasses for our subscribers would be Eternal, a sorcerer subclass dedicated for necromancy fans who want to live out the fantasy of having an undead army, but without having to use real corpses. You can set about for using ethereal spirit skeletons or zombies to do your bidding instead. No need to murder one anymore to obtain those fresh bodies, although you can still do that if you want to. Another one that is a little bit more experimental is the Arcane Scaler, is a highly experimental wizard subclass that uses a deck of cards in the game and also, if desired, in real life. A subclass relying on the luck of the draw to fling spells towards enemies, but the subclass also has a couple tricks up its sleeve. The next one is a Bard subclass, which is based on provoking your opponent, which is called the College of Mockery. A different approach to Bards, who usually provide buffs to allies. Instead, this one focuses on debuffing and demoralizing your enemies, and forcing them to take certain actions that they normally wouldn't want to. Astonishingly annoying to deal with, and almost borderline bullying for your DM and/or players. And this Christmas, we even have a special festive themed subclass bonus. Santa Claus himself as your warlock patron. You can hand out festive gifts to both friends and foes, punish those who've been naughty, and treat those who have been nice. And just like Santa, you can hop onto your sleigh and travel around the world. Well, teleporting, but, you know, potato, potato. And you can get this specific subclass completely for free on the 25th of December onto our Discord. So feel free to join us there. And if you enjoy our content and you would like to support us, you can get some free D&D homebrew content along the way. Be sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel and join our Discord server. You can also just join our Discord server normally for free, just to talk to us or ask questions or whatever you like. And also on the 25th of December to unlock that sweet Santa Claus Warlock Patron. That's it. That's the entire thing.
Holy shit.
Yay.
I asked for an announcement, not a fucking book, mate.
Sam Regal eat your heart out.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, okay, nowhere near as good as Sam Riegel, but you know, I think it's an inspiration.
He has props.
Yeah.
Way to make me look bad, you know?
Please.
You're gonna have to up your announcements every week.
Yes, what the fuck?
The bar has been set. So.
Yes,
Yeah, Yella, I'm sorry, but we might have found an other
Chief Announcement Officer.
CAO. There is another role that's still open. It's a CDO. Don't know if you've heard of it.
Sorry about that. I had people at the door.
It's a Chief
Oh, you
Dumbass
missed
Officer.
something.
Oh, yes.
It's fine. I'm sure Seven will make like a YouTube VOD. Like,
I will legitimately cut that into pieces and make it into a YouTube VOD. Yes, indeed. If I can get it under a minute, I might even put it into a short.
I think I'm not sure if we're shorter than a minute. Actually, it might not be.
I'll make
but-
the full announcement like a video, and then like I'll maybe make like a 1 minute.
The
version
best
or
of
something.
Santa
Yeah, something like
Claus.
that. Indeed. Anyway,
Sounds good.
thanks Ryu for the announcement because Jed's not doing his job.
You're
anymore.
welcome.
Just ripping on Yellow.
Hello.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, indeed. I think Alvakar, you take 2 points of DM damage.
Why?
Because we're back to that joke. Anyway, with all of that in mind, let's get back to what this stream is actually about, which is D&D. And Aeminad. I have no idea where I was going with that, so I'm just gonna keep going. So, last time, if I am not mistaken, you people were kicked out of Relix. Yes, exactly. I find that very surprising as well. You were kicked out of Relix after having totally not kidnapped the High Priestess. Had a couple of small conversations, amongst which with the Miserii leader. Oh my god, how am I spacing on my own character? Virilus, thank you. Oh my god. And Cresden, the Hunters Guild leader. But then you went on your way down south to the city/town of Alvarest. You took a couple of days travel outside of, or inside the mountains, the mountain range around Relix, then got out, at which point you were greeted by strange dreams, which have been very heavily discussed at this point. You traveled a little bit further, ran into a blood rain, which was really fun. Then ran into this random character that kind of just passed you by, but seemed to have been very heavily corrupted, at which point you also found out that several of you, specifically the ones resurrected by the Coinmaker, have currently been demonified. And then you had your last day of travel, which was at the end of which you ended up in a combat with several death demons, which have a funny little ability, which brings you closer to death.
That's where they got their name from.
Yes.
Bum bum bum.
Actually, they got their name from death saving throws, but you know, details. No. But anyway, with all of that in mind, you are now about, I think, 2 days away from the city of Alvarest. So, my question is there something that needs to happen during, before, or after the long rest before we continue our travels?
Let me see.
Maybe we can start planning on kidnapping the local priest there.
I mean, if you're gonna make that,
choice this time.
if you're gonna make that your repertoire, go for it.
Imagine just stealing all the fucking priestesses and priestesses from the city.
And the ones that you can't steal, you just feed drugs to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, we do that as well. Yeah. Are we the baddies?
No.
No.
It's the priests that are wrong.
Well, I mean,
Possibly. My cat agrees, apparently, by the way.
as they do.
Indeed. So, is there anything that needs to happen, or are we just continuing our travels?
We continue on traveling.
Yes.
Yes.
Good to go. I think.
All right. So everybody took a long rest. It's not a safe long rest, so you don't heal up lingering damage yet at this point.
Oh.
God damn it.
And the death thingy counts as lingering, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
The corruption and the lingering death saves are lingering damage. All right. Then, well, Valkyrie, you haven't rolled yet, so I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
A what?
A d20.
Just a regular good old D20.
Yes, please.
10.
10.
Perfectly average.
Yes, indeed. But is whatever the hell you rolled going to be perfectly average is the question.
I think you said the Death Eaters were the most difficult random encounter you put into the list, Lars.
Yeah. I actually think so, yeah.
You lied.
Well,
Hey,
if we can do that.
You can always re-roll them, so you have a second encounter with them if you want that. That's
Okay.
actually not true. There's
Does
some.
anyone
There's
remember what number that was so we can try not to roll that one?
17, but I will say some encounters I will allow you to hit once, and then they become nothing happens until the next time you have a long set of traveling.
Okay.
Just because otherwise you get like 5 death demon encounters. That's not fun.
Well, after a while, we would just remember the number and start using bullshit points on fucking getting a higher number. It's a
Point
320,
taken.
We can do it.
Point taken. You can't go into 2021. So what do you do then? Do we just like go back to 1 at that point? Or like what?
No.
No, you
Everyone
safe
gets
travel,
sharper
but with
gold.
random gold.
Oh, okay.
Just make it a random table of 32 encounters.
I'm not doing that. Fuck off. Anyway, 10. Nothing happens. So the second to last day of travel is a pretty much clear skies. Still a red sky, but still clear skies. But nothing special happens during the day.
Okay.
However, as you get closer to the city, you do start noticing that there's a little bit more in terms of like smaller houses. Pretty much all of them not inhabited at this point, but you start seeing like a little bit more places where people used to live, maybe like ruins and stuff. So you do notice that you're getting closer to civilization.
Okay. I would just like to send the sending to my wife and tell
Okay.
her, I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna get you out safely. Hang on. Lars is rolling. It's never good.
The fact that I know why he's rolling is a little bit.
You don't get an answer back.
Oh no. She's dead.
She left you on red, mate.
Yep. Let's try again tomorrow.
Why is that so funny?
I
Just,
have-
like imagine someone with prestidigitation just fucking spelling out the word red with a little check mark.
My categories. Anyway, with that in mind, Ryu, roll me a d20, please.
D20 coming up.
Roll
19.
17. Oh shit.
So this is when I roll high. Oh, okay. Thanks, game.
Okay. Well, this is going to be fun.
Ooh.
As you start your next day of travel, as you start getting closer to the city now, pretty much at a certain point in time around midday, you notice another set of clouds coming your way. However, this time it is not actually blood rain. This time it is just a normal kind of storm. So I would like all 5 of you to make a survival check for me.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Nice. So far, so good.
I did
That
it.
was a stealth check by Valkyrie, actually.
Why did you roll stealth on a survival check?
I mean, he dropped a 6, so.
Is it bad?
Well, I rolled like shit. Sekwood understandably rolls pretty well.
Valkyrie gets a natural 20.
I'll be very friendly and say that because you rolled with disadvantage first, you get to keep the 20 because I'm not an asshole. Shiloh, I think I still need one from you, right? Survival.
Yeah. Give me a
Survival.
survival.
Survival. En français. Ah oui, oui, oui.
Oh my god, we're so ass.
City scum.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's perfect. So, pretty much, you see the storm approaching, and your immediate thought process is, let's go through it! Which Alvakri and Sequita don't agree with, but at that point, the rest of you's already gone.
I see lightning in the distance, so I go towards the lightning.
How bad can it be? It's not like a lottery, right? You know?
I stay here to watch. I want to see what's gonna.
Ironically enough, at a certain point in time, as you travel through the storm, the rain kind of lets up a little bit, and you notice a set of ruins. But you're pretty sure you've passed it a couple of hours ago.
Oh.
Oh dear.
AKA,
You're now lost.
You're not lost, but it does lose you enough time to where you're going to need an additional day of travel.
Boo.
Heck.
Also, because it is a storm, I would like all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Weather the storm. 50. I'll take it.
Con save?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
That's only a +1.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna use 1 bullshit point on that to hopefully. No, I don't need the entire sentence of that. And yeah, yeet. It's a
14 was the DC, you know? Perhaps.
It is enough, actually. So, you don't take levels of exhaustion. Nice.
That would have been bad. Yeah.
Noise.
I think we're still missing one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, Shiloh. Con save.
Aha, that's his ID of passing them.
Okay.
There we go.
So in that regard, you are fine. You're soaked, but you're fine.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, we can clean everyone up with prestidigitation a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. That's the reason that you didn't take the save, let's say. Because you can clean yourself up enough where it's hot and warm and you don't get undercooled. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hypothermia.
All right. Shiloh, roll me a d20, please. Vincent? Edu?
And what?
Just roll me a d20.
Vincent.
Oh, a d20. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, good fail.
I mean, it's just a number. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's better to roll it now than to roll it, you know.
Yeah, in combat or
In
something.
combat.
All right.
I want that on my headstone when I die. Rolled a natural 1 on death save.
Who's leading the charge?
I'm assuming
Sequita.
Sequita still. Sequita's like our GPS at this point.
Our bad guide getting us lost in the thunderstorms.
Okay, Sequita, what's your passive perception?
Oh shit.
Probably pretty high.
When it loads.
Next question is, does a 21 hit you?
16.
Follow-up question.
16? Okay. As you now actually travel the correct way this time, because now the party actually follows you, you're traveling closer and closer, and a little ways away from the city at this point. A couple of hours travel at most. Your eye falls on something. You see kind of like this partially broken down house, and you notice how in one of the walls of this house there is a small object that seems to be very shiny.
Ooh, I'm interested.
You see shinies.
I like shiny.
Easy shiny. Can I?
We'll see that.
Do we see it? Do we see it as well, or just?
Sequita sees it first. The question is, does she point it out, or what is she doing?
I'd point that out because
Okay, then you all
suspicious of everything.
easily enough notice the shiny object.
Well, then I am going
I-
forward to check out the object.
Okay.
I'm staying in the back line.
Okay. Sure.
I'm interested in the shiny object.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Right.
make a telepathic link with Ryu.
Okay.
Okay.
And are you saying anything or just making the link?
Just making the link.
He wants to hear him scream.
No, just like right as he touches the anchor, Elvakar's gonna scream something into his mind. He's gonna startle him. Ryu, as you get closer to kind of the thingy, you actually notice it seems to be a small silver anchor.
Yoink.
Okay, you pick it up.
You're
It
cursed.
is a small silver anchor. With your background, however, you would notice that it seems to be slightly magical.
I'm gonna say in his head.
Yoink it even further. Yeet.
I'm gonna say in his head with a different voice. Hello.
Who's there? Hello.
I am the gods. Silver.
Okay. And I'm Ryu.
You found my treasure.
Yeah, it's mine now.
Give it to the lady.
Sakura!
Oh. I want to give like 2 bullshit points for that. Can I give 2 bullshit points for that?
Isn't she?
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
Or anything.
So what are you doing with the anchor?
I don't know. Currently, I have it in my inventory. I'm not sure if. And then I yell out to Sakura and the party in general that I found the silver anchor and that some god wants me to hand it to the lady. So I'm like pointing towards either Sakura or Shiloh. Pardon me. Towards either Sakura or Shiloh.
Vakar's
is
a
it
lady
magical?
too.
I don't know. Might be.
Can I see it? Maybe I recognize it.
Give it to Jed. See if he can figure
Is
out.
it cursed? I want a ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. You take a
It
little
is.
bit of time.
Yes.
Set it up. It is a
Just
magical
gonna
item.
wait 10 minutes. I just
It's magical.
literally walk to him and just drop it into his hand.
It is a magical item, and it seems to have a slight divination element to it.
Divination. No. It's fine, you can keep it.
Yoink. Oh, I have it in my back pocket. What do I call it? Just silver anchor? Tiny
Yeah,
silver anchor?
sure. Tiny silver anchor.
I need to identify.
God
Yeah, I
damn.
got bullshit points.
Small moment.
Nope. Whoops. And apparently, at this point, Ryu gets a call from his telestone.
Raid Shadow Legend speaking. Yes.
Yeah, we loved your ad so much. We would like you to do the same thing for our channel.
Yes, do that.
Like, how about like right after that call, he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, another stream called me."
He's getting poached.
Sorry, guys, the stream called me. I have to go.
You motherfucker. Anyway,
I got hired by Critical Role. No, okay.
At least give us,
at that
at least
point, I
give
would
us
be
the
jealous.
anchor before you leave.
No, it's my.
Anyway, are you continuing on your travels?
Yes. At
Yeah,
the end
like
of the
anything
day,
else in the area that apart from the little tiny anchor?
yes.
Um,
We investigate the
honestly-
house.
The house itself, it seems to have been broken down several hundreds of years ago. This is just like rubble that's still standing here. My cat agrees. So,
Meow.
Yes, master.
He wants to be an NPC in your game.
I'm gonna see if I can catch him. I don't think so. Nope.
And he's off.
Okay, keep your secrets for now, Kitty.
There you go. That's better. Alright, sorry about that. Also, sorry for breaking anyone's ears. Right, so are you continuing? So pretty much if you look around, this is just like you're getting this, what the feeling that you get, and Sequitur would be able to corroborate this. Pretty much the city of Alvarest used to be a bigger like actual city. But part of it was originally when the red sky formed, was actually moved over to Relix in order to keep parts of it safe. But of course, there's still buildings and cities that weren't able to be as quickly moved while the demon invasion was going on. And this is pretty much like old destruction that you see from it. Some of these houses would be younger because, you know, they would have rebuilt them and then demons would have been like, nah, fuck that. And, you know, so there are different cultures here, but other than that, it's just mostly ruins.
Okay.
And do we find something in the room?
Yeah, a small silver anchor. I told you about it.
Oh, sorry.
Huh.
And it's mine. It's mine.
But the
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's mine.
Give it to the lady.
Yeah, well, you know, nobody stepped up when I said it, so it's mine now. I'm the lady now.
Ryu looks feminine enough.
Ryu's
From now on,
admitting to
I
this.
call you a she.
Yeah.
Ryu is now
Oh, then
admitting
it's
to it.
Chad and the harem. No? Hey, if Ryu's a she as well.
So are you cheating on your wife? Wow, okay. I see how it is.
I'm gonna tell her that.
Yeah, we're that's the
No,
first
no
thing we're
wonder
gonna
she
tell
left
her.
you one red dude.
To be fair, at this point, Jen is probably a widow anyway, so who cares?
Like that. Wow.
Anyway, as you keep traveling, you do now get to kind of the outskirts of where life is forming. Pretty much by nightfall at this point, you would get to a place where you would actually start seeing a couple of like larger houses, actually like functional houses with a couple of people walking in and out. And pretty much you get the feeling this is mostly just like a tiny bit of farmland, but pretty much you know that you're not too far away from the city itself.
What's our story? If people ask where we come from.
Come from the.
We're just travelers from Relix. It's fine.
Yes,
We're
yes.
just travelers.
That's a good one.
Right?
Nobody has to know.
I mean,
Do they get a lot of travelers from Relix around these places? I guess not.
I mean, are they seriously gonna ask the city of Relix about some random people? Come on. Come on.
The place is enslaved by
Maybe
demons.
they are at war
No.
against the rebels.
I mean,
Well, we had a reason to leave Relix. We have to find your wife.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
there we go.
Find your
searching
kid.
for my wife.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Hide your kid.
I'm here with my party of adventurers that I cannot call adventurers because that would raise suspicion. God damn it. Okay.
All right. But I'm assuming you're gonna need the story for the next morning, so unless you want to go and talk to people now.
No.
Okay, cool.
Can we
asking.
find some safe place to?
Yeah, you can easily enough. There's a couple of like houses that are empty or something. It's easy enough. You know, you're used to breaking into empty houses, right? At
Yeah.
this point.
Knock knock.
Nobody
To be
home?
honest.
Okay, it's now ours.
Indeed, perfect.
Finders keepers, my guy.
All right. With that in mind, we go to the last long rest, which means you are now officially ready to enter or do whatever you please at the city of Alvarest.
And
So-
the city of Alvarest.
What?
Do we know the city?
I would assume not, seeing as most of you spend most of your time in Relix, and I think
Yeah.
Sequita mostly stayed outside or as far away as possible from cities and towns, right?
I sometimes ventured nearby if a job needed to, but I never went into the city
Okay.
or its
The
territory,
city.
really.
Pretty much that would.
So I've probably been here once or twice.
Pretty much, you would know that this city is known as the city of Alvarest mostly because of Sequita. Actually, that's like probably the biggest you would know.
And that's pretty much all I know.
Okay.
It's one of the larger settlements like this close to Relix. To the southern side. Anyway, so you get your long rest in a abandoned little like building, like a one-story building with like 2 bedrooms and like an old couch that you can kind of fix up a little bit to make a bed out of. But other than that, we now reach morning, and I think, if my calculations are correct, this is the 18th of Bellar.
Huh.
So, I love how, like, in these 2 last sessions, we have spent more time than we have in, like, the entire first 20 or something.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
It had to take place within a few days.
Indeed. So, it is morning. What do you want to do?
Maybe we just explore the city a little bit to like find out what's happening, how much the demons are in control and everything, and all that stuff. Maybe.
So you just want to, like, it's about, let's say, half an hour to get to actually, like, to the city walls. So do you just want to travel there and get in, or?
I don't know if the party agrees.
I just want to send sending to the coin maker to once again ask the name of the persons, like the names of the persons that we are supposed to meet and where we can find them, and to just say like we have arrived so they can come find us.
Ryu has arrived.
Has he now?
I'm assuming you're doing this the night before.
Yes.
I figured.
Christmas?
I was thinking the same thing.
That too. The answer that you would get is, I will make sure to let them know, and they will come pick you up when they find you.
Copy.
Do you say you send a message to the coin maker?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want
Tell
to
him
say
he's a dick.
to the coin maker?
It's another
Kiss.
spell slot.
Kiss.
It's worth it.
fuck.
It's not worth it. I need the fucker to find my wife. Like, to help find my wife. So, for now, no hostility.
Okay.
I'll try.
But are you sending kisses Elvakri or not? In the sending?
I am not.
Okay. Oh, and kiss Elvakri back for me.
Hey.
Mwah.
And Sequita too, for that matter.
And somebody's about to.
I'm not giving that part of the message.
Stay as far away from Shiloh as possible, because I'm pretty sure she'll kill you if you do that. This is more than 25 words. I just think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's the answer that you get.
Well.
So, other than that, are you just going towards what you see is the outer side of the city of Alvarest, or what?
Yes. How do our clothes look? Because I want to look a bit, raffled, a bit of dirt over them, so that I'm not that.
I just cleaned it with prestidigitation, my guy.
Yes,
To
I
be
know.
fair, you've
but-
been traveling for 5 days. You haven't really had a change of clothes, I'm assuming. You've been blood-rained and normal stormed. You've been
Wait.
attacked by death demons. I think there's going to
Okay.
be a little bit of raffling there.
Nice. Great. Then I'm all
Quita
set.
finally feels a little bit normal again now.
Yeah, I figured.
What is what are? Give me a second.
I'd like to get my
We
story
see
straight.
some interesting places here in the city.
You're not in the city yet. You're currently still like right outside the walls. So right now it's mostly like a little bit of farmland.
Then I will look out if we are in the city for interesting places.
Okay, cool.
Should we ask a farmer what's the normal way of like composing ourselves is?
With a lot of swag. Just walk inside of the gates. Yeah. No, okay, I don't know.
We can
Probably.
disguise us as fancy nobles.
Yes.
Ah,
Let's
yes.
put a target on our backs.
Yeah.
was about to say, and also where it's probably harder to disguise ourselves as like fancy people when we don't really have any much like fancy clothing.
Right.
You know, so
That's
I
my
mean, speak for yourself. Don't forget Shiloh is here in shiny armor with like enamel inlay, so you know it's like.
I guess let's just walk into the city.
Yeah, she hasn't noticed that stain on her back yet. Then
yeah.
What stain?
No,
didn't
it's
say
fine.
anything.
No.
Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be fine.
If I've got a stain on my back, your head is coming off.
I didn't put the stain there.
I'd like to see you try.
I will wash myself in your blood. You would like to see
Oh,
me
and
try?
then the stain is not a problem.
And then the stain is gone.
Corrupted much?
Out of sheer curiosity, what is all your people's passive insight?
Huh.
Passive insight.
Yes.
12.
So
11.
that's
10 plus your insight
Oh,
bonus.
wait, no. My perception is
16.
16, not
16 for Ryu. Shiloh and Valkyrie, what do you have for insight? Passive insight?
Passive perception, you mean?
No, passive insight.
No.
Like 10 plus
No.
your insight bonus.
Intel plus what?
10 plus your insight bonus.
Oh, 10 plus insight. It's 12.
Valkyrie, how much do you have?
13.
13?
13.
Okay. As you start going towards the gates, Ryu, with your 16, you do notice a unusual amount or an unusual absence, I should say, of fear. Where you would expect, you're outside of Relix, you've always been told that,
Yeah.
this is where the demons rule. People seem
Fearless.
okay.
Well, either people got used to the demons or they're awfully okay with it for some reason. Because they don't seem scared.
Perhaps demons made them unionize, Good working demons.
They get free health benefit.
Yeah, boy.
It's likely they've been living with them for so long, it's just become a form of daily life. And would they be their home? They wouldn't want to leave.
Yes.
Well, still, you would expect them to be like a little bit afraid of the, people reigning over them. So,
What's the point of being afraid of something you can't control?
Or run away from.
yeah, well, you say that. I can't control the spiders in my room either, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be afraid of them.
We have a
You have
second that one-shots all spiders that come inside the house.
Don't remind me.
I'm scared of spiders no more as long as I'm around Sequida.
I wasn't talking about the game.
Your cure of arachnophobia, Sequida. Anyway, as you travel closer to the walls, pretty much you see farmers that are kind of like working the land. All of them just like looking, and every now and again, one of those farmers just like looks at you and nods and just keeps smiling.
Everyone.
Keeps going.
Do they have free will?
I don't know. Do they?
How should we ask them if they have free will?
Can you like check if they have like some magical aura around them or something?
Yes, I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
And meanwhile, Shiloh, how about you check for some
While
some demons
Raking
around
was
us?
doing something useful.
And
Oh.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
nod
walking
to
towards
everyone
them.
that nods to me.
Shiloh,
Not to us.
Shiloh, can you do your paladin spider tingly senses to check if there's some demonoids nearby that isn't,
Us.
us?
Yes.
I can use my divine sense. But my spider tingly senses.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
What are you huffing? Did you eat raw chicken again?
I wish. I haven't had chicken in days.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Do
going
they-
to use one of my divine sense charges.
Do they check out chicken? Because if they don't, then something's odd.
They look at chicken, sure.
They all seem empty-eyed. They must be family of Alpha.
No, they don't see empty-eyed, actually. They seem full-eyed for that matter. Jet, are you ritual casting or normal casting detect magic?
Ritual.
While you're walking, or?
Yes.
Okay.
If possible.
I don't know if you can do that. We'll allow it for now. I don't know if you can, but fuck it. Shiloh, with your divine sense, it's tiny, but there is a tad bit of like demonic energy on these people. In addition to that, there's also this weird just demonic smell or sense just in the air around you, you could say.
Well,
it's
time to start lobbing off heads.
I mean, it's faint, but it's there. Jed, as you're walking and casting, which you do notice that while you're doing this, there's a couple of people that kind of like look and keep following you with their eyes.
Okay, we're fucked.
You get the same sense. And detect magic gives you a school of magic, right?
Yes.
You would sense a slight bit of enchantment magic.
Mm-hmm. Do we investigate someone?
Nope. I don't know.
Probably best to keep yourselves to yourselves.
Yes. I would like to copy the, mannerisms of the other people.
Okay.
I'm gonna nod to everyone that nods to us.
Jed, make an insight check with advantage.
Maybe the three of us at least won't get noticed as easily because we also have a little bit of demon magic inside of us.
15, I'll take it.
Maybe.
15? Pretty much the general sense that you get is these people are acting pretty normally. The only thing that you get is at a certain point in time you actually hear like two people speak to one another. And one of them opens up with the sentence, greetings, my friend. And the other person opens up with that exact same sentence. Greetings, my friend. With the exact same tone, the exact same speed. Almost like if they didn't have different voices, it would be the exact same thing.
The simulation has run out of energy to simulate.
Something like that, yeah.
They ran out of simulation juice.
Yes.
Are we inside the Matrix?
Maybe.
They may be. Okay.
Maybe. And you do notice this like always like happy smile and just like open eyes. Like
do we also hear the
Depends, is Jed telling you about this?
Yeah. They are being mind controlled.
Okay, then I starting to nod to people and say the
same sentence.
The sentence, yes.
Greetings,
my friend.
Okay.
Oh god.
Every single time you say that, you get an answer. Greetings, my friend.
I make friends.
Do they say anything further past that, or is that the only thing that they say?
Depends. Do you continue the conversation?
I don't know. Did they continue the conversation? Like if they say it to Alvakri and Alvakri says it back, what do they do?
No, they usually answer to Alvakri saying it to them.
Okay, and then I say nice weather.
Ooh.
Yes, I agree. It is a nice weather. I'm happy with this.
Okay. Trick question. Aren't we the 18th of Ilmater today?
Belar.
Hey, that's a trick question.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me. Sorry.
If they know the date. Aren't we the 18th of Ilmater today?
No.
Oh.
I think it's the 18th of Belar at this point.
Huh.
So there's fun.
Oh, the evening sun is set high today. Don't you know?
I need this spell magic.
I will say I don't disagree.
Fuck.
You're very
Nice,
pretty.
yes. I like your eyes.
I
They would.
Yes.
You are.
I am what?
Maybe 2.
Oh, apologies. I need to continue my work. You should probably do the same.
And
turns
what is your
around.
work?
At this point, it just keeps working. He's actually ignoring you at this
Ah,
point.
we lost him.
You do notice that this person is also like working on the fields and seems to be like, you know, working with the crops and
Wow.
stuff.
They feel like unintelligent Skyrim NPCs or something. It's like
Are we
click,
inside?
click, click.
Are we inside a video game?
Yeah, you're in Skyrim now.
And do they also
have-
do like the fucking walk against the wall and then they like,
Sakuda is
Yes.
giving me the
Greetings,
creeps.
yes,
You know?
nice weather today. All
You
right.
actually see one like older gentleman who just like keeps walking into a wall.
Oh.
I used to be an adventurer.
I took an arrow to the knee. God damn it.
Fine, you get a bullshit point for that. Jeez.
Does something happen when we go closer to the city?
Yeah.
Closer you go to the city, pretty much, you just see this like it's not like a high stone wall, but it seems to be like a decently made wooden wall that actually is able to like block people from going in and out. So you have to travel a little bit around, at which point you see like this kind of relatively large wooden gate. However, before you get there, you would notice that like as you kind of like look over the wall and like kind of see above it, you do every now and again see like small creatures with wings that are kind of like just flying back down.
Nice.
Do we see another civilian?
You see several of them.
I want to try something.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I start again with hi, greetings, my friend.
He like looks at you a little bit strangely. Ah, greetings, my friend.
I say, then after that I say, praise our great leader.
Yes, indeed. We should praise our masters.
And then I say, what was his name again?
Yikes, that's how you get fired, bro.
Yes. Aren't we in Ariana's territory, actually?
You kind of see this civilian kind of like look at you.
Laser eyes.
Why do you ask?
I mean,
You should know.
Ah, I reminded. Sorry to disturb you, my friend.
No.
It's okay.
For now.
Sorry.
I'm getting some fucking like GLaDOS turrets vibe.
What was the goddess?
Ariane?
The demon matron?
Yeah.
Ariana, demon matron of passion, love, and betrayal.
Yes. And we are in her territory, right?
Yes, the southern side of Relix is Ariana's territory.
Ariana.
We have to try.
So, do you keep going towards the entrance, or what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I still
let's go.
say hi. Greetings, my friend.
Okay.
If I go back through my memories, was this place, was it the same last time I was here?
Make a history check.
General vibe check.
Vibe check.
Reverb. Oh, no. Completely different series.
I
Yeah.
have no fucking idea.
3. I mean, you probably only saw it from afar. You have no idea. It doesn't seem to have changed much, but, you know.
Sus.
As you're getting closer to like kind of one of the main gates, you do notice that the gate itself, you see these two kind of like larger, kind of reddish colored entities standing there, each of them with kind of like a long sword to their side. And you notice how they just stand in front of the gate, kind of like arms crossed. Next to them, you see two just humanoids. One of them a dwarven gentleman, the other one this would be just a human female.
Do the red creatures look like tieflings or more like full-on demons?
They look like full-on demons.
Ah,
Great.
And they're standing kind of like at the side, and then you have the two others who are kind of like standing in front of the actual gates, kind of like just waiting. And as you kind of look, you see one of the humans, or like another civilian, you could say, who kind of like walks towards the gates, kind of walks there. And you see them saying something.
Huh.
The two answer, and this person just walks in.
I think I know what they say.
No, but
Can I try to, if you see that, can I try to, how do you say that?
Read their lips?
Lip
Sure,
read.
make
read their
a
lips.
perception check.
Sequida, do you
I
want
will
to
say
get-
with advantage, because you're specifically paying attention to it. And you have, like, maybe a basic idea of what it is.
Do you want to
Perception
become
check or-
Yeah,
invisible and listen to what they're saying?
I mean, maybe Valkyrie can figure it
If
out.
it's needed,
Was it,
Wait
sorry,
for a
was
Valkyrie
it
to have a go
perception?
first.
Yeah, it was
or,
perception.
Perception.
Okay, sorry.
with advantage.
Yes, indeed.
13.
13? It's pretty far away.
Does
You-
it look like
You-
greetings, my friends?
You think so? You're not sure?
Okay, I know it. I saw it.
Okay.
He walks up to the
Alright,
gate and
then.
says, "There is a chicken in my trousers."
What? Chicken, get out! Oh no, it's fine. Chicken's here.
Stop telling lies, Sikula.
Okay then.
Yeah, I'm just keeping on the background here because if I talk, these demons are gonna find out I'm the
Fuck
paladin.
around and find out.
Yeah, I mean,
You speak in holy words, so like the moment you open your mouth, it's just like, die!
I'm going to the guards and I say, "Hi, greetings, my friend."
What do you say?
Greetings, my friend.
Okay, so you're walking. Is anyone walking with you, or
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I have full confidence that
Yeah, we're walking along.
He wouldn't lie to us about something so important.
Yeah,
okay?
full trust in the team.
So
Yeah.
Elvakri's
Go,
leading the charge here.
Yes.
Okay, so is everybody coming, or just Elvakri Jed?
I don't like this, so I'm going to try and hide in the shadows,
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
make a stealth check.
and I'm going to use pass without trace.
Okay,
Yes.
make a stealth check with a plus fucking 10.
Okay.
Because, you know, you didn't have enough fucking perception yet. Fucking stealth.
No, I didn't.
Oh, dear mother of God.
Man,
As
fucking
all of you were
bastard.
like kind of thinking like, hey Sequida, are you coming?
I got it.
he's just like inside waving at us.
Yeah. Sequida's
I'm
already
saying
like Sequida's already solved every single problem in the city at this point. That's just
The only
no, but
thing here is, I like your coat.
Yes. Where's Sequida? Let's bait her out.
It's like it's like playing Marco Polo. I like your code. Fuck off.
Yeah, we found it.
Over there.
Okay. Shiloh, are you coming or not?
I mean, I guess.
okay.
You can also hide.
Do I have an option?
You do,
Yes.
but you know.
You can't stay in
You
the back if you
always
want.
have an option. Okay, but the four of you then walk towards the front gate. I'm assuming Elvakri in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see the two demons kind of like, they look at you and they're like, kind of go for their sword. And then you see the two humanoid figures, the dwarf and the human, kind of like look up at you. What are you doing, Elvakri?
I say this.
Oh yeah, you say. What did you say again?
Ah.
Was it
Greetings,
hi?
friends.
Greetings, my friends.
Yeah, greetings, my friend.
Yeah,
Ah,
hi,
greetings, my friend.
Okay. So you say that, and the two of them kind of like just respond. Ah, greetings, my friend. We haven't seen you around here.
We are.
Ah.
We are new here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were brought here.
Yeah.
you do notice that they're not paying attention to what you say, Ryu. Currently, they seem to be focusing on Elvakri.
Ah.
Very well. And they kind of turn around and allow you to enter.
Only him? Her?
So, are you entering Elvakri?
Sure.
Okay. So the moment Elvakri walks past him, they kind of like reposition themselves. Who's second in line?
Sure, me then.
Oh God! you
Okay.
bastard.
Ah, greetings, my friend.
Ah, greetings, my friends. We haven't seen you around here.
Yes, I am new here. I was brought here.
Okay. Kind of turn 90 degrees, allow you to enter. Again, closing the ranks. Who's third in line?
Ah, greetings, my friend.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, quick, someone pretend I'm a mute.
The two of them once again answer. Ah, greetings, my friends. You're new
You-
here.
Yes. I'm new here. I haven't been around. I was brought here.
Okay. Again, turn for 90 degrees.
Right.
As Jed tries to go in, or goes in, I want to see if I can slip in myself.
What was your stealth check? 38?
38,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you're fine, Sakura!
So I think it would look a bit weird if just a random elf just pops out of nowhere. It's like,
Yes.
greetings, my
Ah,
friend.
greetings, my friend.
Ah, greetings. Ah! Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, like, while Jed is, like, distracting everybody, you do notice that, like, the demons got, like, a little closer, so you can even get past them without them really noticing because you rolled a 30-fucking-8.
Yeah.
So, Shiloh.
just considering my options here.
Yes.
Make sure if I talk, I'm fucked.
Everything you say is just a word of radiance.
And how many demons are there right
Two.
now?
Two demons
that I
and the
can see.
two commoners.
Oh, I have an idea. I think.
Me too.
Yeah, casting command and tell them to flee.
Casting
not the
suggestion.
option.
And
Do
tell them-
wait? Do the doors like close, or do the
It
like?
seems
or
to
do
be.
or do we still see Shiloh from the inside?
No, you see Shiloh from the inside. You're walking through an open gate, pretty
Can
much.
we, if
Can I-
Shiloh open her mouth and just try to lip sync with her?
Nice.
Actually, I have a better idea. Can I stand
Okay.
somewhere sneakily with Elvakri, and I would like to ask Elvakri if she can make a telepathic link to Shiloh to tell Shiloh to walk away within like maximum of 90 feet away from me, and but like away from the vision of the demons.
Okay, why?
Because she wants to just
Cast something.
yeet them over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, God.
It's your call.
That's.
I mean-
gonna-
If I talk, I'm screwed.
You don't know.
But-
You're just as much demon as we are. And a bit of paladin.
Someone just,
Yeah.
someone go, like, Jed, turn invisible. Go stand next to Shiloh.
Oh
and
yeah,
speak
that's
for her.
Yes.
also
I
an
cast
idea.
invisibility.
Okay.
But you hear that voice from nowhere. You know it's mine, but you don't know where I am.
The fuck?
And I whisper to Shiloh, just limp sync this shit with us. With me.
I mean, I try
Yes.
to do that. So as
Ah. Greetings, my friend.
I know I need to do a performance check, don't I?
I rolled a 7 on my perception. Don't worry about it.
So
The two of them kind of like look. Ah, Greetings, my friend.
Yes, I'm new here. Baby, escape.
Is that what you actually do, or?
Just I walk. I wave and I walk in.
Okay, sure.
I was brought here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allows you to walk in.
I wish so, yeah.
The 5 of you are now within the city walls of Alvarest. Although you do notice...
within 5 minutes, I'm going to start destroying the city. But other than that...
Yeah, you know.
We're fine.
You do notice that the 2 demons kind of like look back. And you do see their eyes kind of like squint a little bit.
Weren't there more of you?
And they turn back to the front, but... Yeah.
Lars, you're making me paranoid, you know?
I thought that was Sam's job.
Quick bio.
Oh my god.
Do we see any interesting...
From here, pretty much you're like in the opening square, right? So there's like a large area just of empty cobblestone and kind of a couple of people walking around. Mostly, you know, mothers and children. You do see that there are several different races that are accounted for here: humans, dwarves, halflings, a couple of dragonborn, a couple of orcs, couple of bugbears, even a couple of Goliaths that like walk past. But most of them seem to have the same kind of like big smile, big eyes, and like way too happy for the situation look in their eyes.
You say most, as in they are some of them that aren't?
There's a couple of them that would maybe not have the smile, maybe not have the eyes. There's a couple of them that maybe have like a little bit more of how do I say this? A little bit more of a depressed demeanor, but they still seem to be like enchanted. If you want to look for specifically people that aren't like the rest, you'd have to make a perception check. And as you do that, you also do notice that every now and again there's like kind of smaller, like imp-like creatures that like kind of like fly through the city. Some of them completely like red and seemingly like dripping some sort of liquid. The others completely black and not as malleable, as if like their form kind of like completely shifts every now and again. Did you roll your perception yet?
Oh yeah, no, I was waiting. Can I roll as well as I help looking?
Sure.
Because I'm kind of interested as well.
Go for it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I definitely gonna take it.
Okay. Elvakri and Ryu, you do every now and again you see like a person, but like in maybe the span of like 5 to 10 minutes, you'd maybe see like 2 of them. They kind of like walk past and they're like really just like
Make it telepathic.
they're more like shifty than like they're like looking around every now and again and just walking.
Can I make a link with one of the...
Yeah, sure. Like the first person that you'd run into would be like this older gentleman, kind of like a couple of tufts of like white hair on their head, like a small beard, like these large fucking glasses that honestly you're wondering how the fuck anyone...
Did you say shifty or swifty? Because I can get swifty.
Both of them.
Yeah. Shit on the floor.
I say in
take off your panties.
Head, I'm gonna say hi, greetings, my friend.
That's probably the one guy winner. You can say it too.
Greetings, my friend.
Wait, who are we talking to?
An old man that doesn't seem as happy and whatever as the rest of
that we suspect is still of free will and free
I still have charges of my divine sense. I step forward and just put my hand on his shoulder and just fire off my divine sense.
You don't actually have to put your hand on their shoulder. You can just do that.
No, but I want to be sure. If he is a demon, I'm just gonna crush his head. I mean, as you do.
You so Elvakri, you know, this person first answers, right? Greetings, my friend. So Shiloh is walking towards him. Are you still saying something while Shiloh's doing this, or
Yes, I'm gonna quickly say, okay,
power
I'm
of Christ
quickly
compels
gonna
you.
say, run! They find you.
Oh no.
Oh no!
And you just hear like an audible, eh? At which point Shiloh kind of like puts her hand
Shit, too late.
on this character's shoulder. You're using Divine Sense, Shiloh?
Yeah.
Yeah, full on demon. This is a full on demonic entity.
Shit.
Now Shadow's like thinking, homicide.
Is there anyone else that could see us right now?
Yeah. Are we visible?
Oh yes, very.
We're in the middle of a square, I think.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
So if I blow him up in like a flare of divine power, people would notice, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I have a great idea.
You
So,
also
guys,
notice
You
that
ever
this
fought an
person.
entire town?
You also notice at this point that this old gentleman kind of like looks back. Is like, ah, greetings, my friend.
I'm gonna say, is the link still up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Link?
say, what is your name?
Igor.
Igor Karakarov.
No, he's like, Igor, cut his head off. I mean Karkarov. No, he just says Igor. Just says Igor.
Karkarov?
And it, like, kind of looks up at Shiloh. Are you talking into my mind right now?
Yes.
Are you
I
saying
just
that,
glare
Alvarez?
at him. I just glare.
I
And
say
I
yes,
turn around
and
again.
then I say in his head, yes, I do.
That's creepy. And like
I mean-
you notice him like kind of focusing on it and like kind of trying to talk back. At which point you hear like, because you can talk back, right, with the telepathic link.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He like says back like, "That's weird."
Yes, it is.
So, what you doing later?
What the hell is this?
You know,
Shiloh?
What are your plans?
Honest to God.
Hey, if you can,
I'm really tempted right now to use command on him and make him fucking flee the city.
You can't hear this.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
if you can lure him to somewhere private, you can kill him.
Yeah, you can have a little private moment, you know, you can...
Yeah,
And
I suppose
you,
I could, yeah.
you just hear this character go like kind of like go, well, I was gonna go to the shop and work a little bit. I could work on you.
Do you want to drink something?
But I just ate though.
Oh.
Yes, do you want to drink something? Some holy water, perhaps?
Do you want to drink
I mean,
something
because I can bless holy water myself.
It's true.
alone with me?
Okay. Sure.
I have a little house outside of the city.
Okay, Valkyrie gets laid.
No. Valkyrie's voice is getting laid.
Yes.
It's Shiloh who's actually getting
Shiloh.
laid.
No.
Shadow's getting laid
Okay.
instead.
No, okay.
And Shiloh doesn't even know.
Charlotte commits genocide,
Probably.
but it's
So,
demons.
so are you actually inviting this person, because for you it's still a person, outside of the city gates?
Yes, he's part of the resistance. Let's speak to him outside.
What are you doing, El Valkyrie?
What?
What you doing?
Yeah, I'm out.
I didn't catch that.
You need to speak up. Yes.
I invite him outside the city.
Okay, so like, okay,
Goodbye. Now or later?
what?
You've gone really quiet.
Can
Yeah.
you put your mic closer to
Your
or
face?
something?
Who?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We have no idea what you're saying, Elvakri.
Even the cat doesn't know.
Yeah, indeed. It's not mine this
Even
time,
the
though.
cat doesn't know.
Even the cat has no idea what you're saying. Kitty? Touché,
Kitty,
Monsieur
kitty.
Pussycat.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
In the meantime, do you just keep glaring at this character, Shiloh?
No. I turn around. And take a few steps back.
Okay.
Take it back now, y'all.
You notice that the moment you do so, he's like very, like, quickly just walking with you.
Ooh.
Is this better?
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Okay. So I invite him this evening.
Outside of the city gate. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
How about you catch me outside? How about that?
And then I break the link and I say to the party, I find our inside the
Like, right-
information, man.
Right
Are
before
we
you...
gonna get a copyright strike because you just said that sentence? Because I'm pretty sure she copyrighted that.
I don't know. We'd have so many copyright strikes at this point. Let's be honest about this. Like right before the link breaks, you kind of hear like, "Okay." At which point, you know, he like looks at Shiloh, smiles, and runs away.
Why is he smiling at me? I look at Elvakri when I say this. It's like, what did you say? Because you're doing something with your telepathic stuff.
No, I did not.
Don't make me use command on you. Because I will do it.
Don't make me use suggestion on you, because you know I'll do it as well.
Is that like
Don't
Jed's
make me
goal?
use chromatic orb at full power.
Is that like Jed's goal, like casting suggestion on everybody in the party?
Yes.
I'm gonna start doing that. Make like hidden achievements for everybody. Just like, and every time you do that, you get like 3 bullshit points.
So, Shiloh, what did you sense about the dude?
Full on demon.
Oh shit.
Let's go home.
Where? We don't have a home.
Yes, we have that.
So he's not our inside man. Probably.
Unlikely.
I did
Although-
tell. I do tell the party before the Shadow comes back that I made a friend. Who's gonna tell us everything
demon,
we need to
yeah.
know about.
Shiloh, you have something on your eyes, I think. Oh yeah, it's murder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Intent to murder. Yeah,
He's
just
not
don't.
wrong.
Yeah, you should probably not like, you know, you're strong, but I'm pretty sure you can't 1v700 or something. So yeah.
10,000 against 1.
Are you having this conversation out in the open?
Nope. Yes. Yes.
I hope.
Probably. I know.
Probably as we're like
Step
walking
away-
on
step
the
away
side a
from the-
little bit.
God, I hope not.
And that guy's like right there listening to all of this.
Hello, my friend.
No! No! No!
And it's a check.
Greetings, my friend.
Greetings,
Ah,
my
cock. Greetings, my friend.
I might be a little bit of a prick right now in that regard. Okay, so are you having this conversation as you're walking then?
Yes.
By the way, Sekura, are you still hiding?
Yes.
Okay, how?
He's invisible. I'm in.
I'm not invisible. When I snuck in, I would have gone like try and find like a nearby alleyway or something, like back alleys that I can use to
travel through the city to sort of scout ahead.
Okay, sure. Easy enough. And the rest of you is just
invisible.
Yeah, you are invisible. That's true.
Nice.
For like about 55 more minutes, I would assume.
That's fine.
I'm gonna look for some interesting buildings.
You know what? Alvarest, make a perception check for me.
I mean, we could go to the old guy's house, murder him, and then just take over his house. He's a full-on demon anyway.
Yeah, he's not mind corrupted.
You know jack shit, mate.
Alvarest, you see a very interesting red dot on the side of a building. And then as you go there, you notice that it's just like a scrape of blood.
Huh.
Look, I found something.
Oh, what'd you find?
It's a trail.
Tiny silver.
So,
Honest to God.
as you're doing this, just out of sheer curiosity, what are you all doing? Just traveling, talking to one another?
Yeah, where are we going? Because we're kind of just
We
walking.
need a place to have a safe long rest, is what we need.
I mean, the
That's-
demon's house is actually pretty good. If we're just
that's-
killing off our demon, it wouldn't be the first time. You know.
To be fair, that's actually one of the things I'm doing. Is I've gone off to try and find an empty building.
Okay.
It looks like it's not being used.
Make either perception or investigation. Your call.
Roll high, please.
That
That'd
would
be
be
perception. Do I get advantage because I'm stealthy? No, probably not.
No. Not for this.
Something.
12? It takes you a little bit. It's actually, ironically enough, not that hard to find like a couple of empty buildings. There's like a couple of houses that are empty, but in, strangely enough, perfect condition. Like there's like a layer of dust that's like at least a couple of days old, if not a couple of weeks. But they're in perfect working condition. The only building that you would notice that might be like a little run down or something like that would be an inn. The name tag kind of like completely wrecked, like the building itself like almost half collapsed. It's your call what you want to do with this.
What's the name of the inn?
I specifically said the name tag was cracked off, so I didn't have to like pull it out, a name out of my ass.
Nice.
Can we puzzle a name of it? No?
I want to have. I want to like go and check out the inn.
Okay. The inn itself seems to be mostly run down. Like floorboards shattered, tables to the side. There might be like one or two like functioning tables, but they're like, clearly haven't been used in years or months or years, whatever. There's nothing in terms of like drinks. This is like a place that hasn't been used in a long time.
And the rooms are still intact.
Yeah, they're intact. There's like, beds. But there's still like 3 rooms or something.
Is there anything in the building that's like of any value whatsoever?
No. It seems run down like shit.
Oh, there is no bar.
Right.
Nope. It's not a functioning inn. It's just
Okay.
a building used to be an inn.
Ooh, we can start an inn here.
Yes.
Yes. If you want to, yes, indeed.
Going outside.
And it's going to be
I
called Greetings, Traveler.
Greetings, my friend.
Yeah.
Greetings,
I think
Shit! We're already fucking it up.
I love it. There's gonna be a moment where you're gonna say it. I'm gonna screw you on it so hard.
Yes. Greetings, summoners.
It's high greeting, my friend.
What masterpiece shall
I'll even purposely call it give it like the name of the episode, like greetings, my friend. That way, the one who fucked up is the one who didn't watch the episode.
So, I take the. Are we taking the inn as a safe?
I mean, it's up to Sekiro to choose that, and you guys don't even know that she's looking for it at this point. So
Yes.
Yeah, I'll also make a have a quick check out of the houses as well. Just
the houses seem to be in perfect working condition, no issues. Just maybe like a little bit of a layer of dust. There's a bed. You'd even like probably find like a couple of like expensive like pieces of like candleware and cutlery. That's the word I was looking for. Stuff like that. Like this seems to be a place where people used to live, and then a little while ago they just up and left.
All right, and then I'll head back to the group and tell them about the inn.
Okay.
Because if we go into like brand new, like a perfect condition house with like layers of dust and whatnot, we'd be leaving tracks. A destroyed, rundown inn. It's busted to shit. No one batted an eye did.
Okay. Let's go to the inn, everybody.
Okay.
As we're just walking, Sakura randomly above us like pops up and she's Christ.
Stop doing that.
Sakura, you're hidden. So I would, however, like the other 4. Please make me a performance check.
Am I still invisible?
Yes, you don't have to make it either. Yes.
Fuck you all.
Yes.
Wait, why are we rolling performance?
I will tell you that in a second.
Suck. I will roll it, even though I'm not going to use it.
Shiloh, Ryu, and Alvakri, I'd like you to roll performance checks.
It's a 5, an 8, and a 17.
Like Ryu and Alvakri, like the two of you are kind of like just walking around this town, maybe a little too excitedly because you've not really seen another town outside of Relix in a long time, or ever.
Around having a great time.
We're gonna start again, everybody.
Sakura, as you kind of like finish your words, and Jed, you're being invisible, the two of you do notice this. Shiloh is a little bit ahead from the group, but Ryu and Alvakri are having a little bit too much fun, you could say. And you actually notice that there's like a group of civilians that now is like starting to turn their heads in their direction. And they're about 10 people, but if you wait for like a couple of seconds, you notice that like more and more people are like kind of starting to turn their heads in that direction.
Okay.
Greetings, my friend.
I cast suggestion on Ryu and Alvakri too.
I mean,
okay. Just wait. Hold on. Wait. Suggestion is concentration.
Yeah.
If you're casting a spell, so if you do this,
I'm gonna become visible.
Yes. So what are you doing? Like, I'm assuming you're doing this in an alleyway, but you're probably gonna have to move into like an empty alleyway first.
Yes. Shit.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
So make a perception check first to see if you can find something quickly enough where you can like.
Fuck you all.
Okay.
Wait. 3 bullshit points.
That's not how that works.
I know, but I need to use them. D8.
Yep, indeed.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. By the time you find something relatively quickly, but at this point there's like 15 to 20 people that are kind of like looking in these two, I'll be nice, people's directions.
Yes.
At which point you're casting suggestion?
Yes.
Okay, Ryu and Alvakri, you're not expecting this, so I'd like both of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Alvakri, I'd like you to make it with advantage because you're an Kalashtar.
What? That's kind of out of nowhere and then unnecessary.
What do I have to roll?
Oh god.
Wisdom saving throw.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
What are you saying to Alvakri? Because Ryu ignores it like.
Friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Greetings, friend.
Both of you chill the fuck down. Act.
Only one is
act
chilling the fuck down.
It's
Okay.
like fucking Tobey Maguire in the
Ryu,
first
what's your
Spider-Man.
passive perception out of sheer curiosity?
That's pretty decent. It's a perception, a 16.
16, okay. It takes you like a fraction of a second, but you all of a sudden notice Alvakri just like just walking.
Hi, greetings, friends.
At which point, with a 16, you would now notice about 20 people like looking in your direction.
Okay. Then I suddenly like puff up my chest and just start walking like Greetings, friend.
Oh no.
Greetings,
Oh,
as bland and normal as I possibly could.
I think Yella gets what I'm about to do.
No, it's fine.
Because I've been waiting for it.
Oh no.
You screwed it up again.
Yep. You notice how at this point, like, these 20 people kind of like look at one another. Ah. Greetings, my friend. But you notice how this time it's like drawn out.
Shit.
I repeat it also slowly. Ah, greetings, my friend.
Um,
And I like
so happy I don't have
slightly
to do this.
fasten my pace a little
Shiloh,
bit.
Sequita, and Jed, I would like all three of you to make perception checks for me, please.
I mean, I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh no.
I don't have anything left. I would like to come out of the shadows and walk towards Ryu as well.
Okay.
19.
19?
Eight.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, Sequita. You're the
12,
first.
rather.
You're the first to notice. You at this point notice a couple of these like small reddish demons that are kind of like flying over Ryu and like kind of starting to circle.
no.
Do I notice this as well?
Make a perception check.
Do I notice?
At
'Cause
this
you're-
point, Shiloh sort of like rattles the scabbard, so she's sure the sword is loose in there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna draw my bow at this point.
15.
My hiding
You
place.
do notice, like all of a sudden, you like see like 2 or 3 of these civilians that were looking at you, kind of like look up, and you just instinctively look with them, and you actually notice about 4 or 5 of these smaller imps kind of like flying
Right.
overhead.
How far away am I from the inn?
You don't necessarily know its exact location yet at this
I'm
point.
walking towards Ryu. Tell me when I'm within touching distance.
So, you would have to get through a couple of civilians. So, like, are you like pushing your way through, or like, what are you
Nope.
doing? No. Okay. So,
Should I
just just like trying to look for places where you can easily walk through and get closer to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
didn't Sequita like tell me where the inn was, or like the group? In
Yeah,
general?
but you're still like a little decent ways away. Sequita
okay,
like
shit.
went off on her own as a,
and I don't see
ranger.
the inn yet or anything, or
at this point
So-
be too far away.
If I had to give sort of a little bit vague
Like-
directions, because I'm moving through back alleys and shit. I
Yeah,
don't know the actual
So
roads.
you have like a basic idea of where it is, but there's still a couple of minutes between you and the inn itself. Jed, make an investigation check for me to see if you can like quickly
Right.
enough spot a way to get through the people, get close enough to Ryan.
Please roll high. God damn it.
Do I see what
Painful.
happened?
You're still
Well,
under
so
Jed's
strange.
suggestion, I think.
Yep, he will, for the coming 8 hours, he will act possessed.
Great.
So there is that.
Ah, greetings, friend.
Jed,
Oh, would that mean
are you-
like one of them? Again?
with an 11, it's gonna take you a second. Ryu, at this point, you see like 2 more of these imps kind of flying with it. One of them seems to have like this strange, like blackish color, and like it's like the malleable type. Like it doesn't seem to have like a steady form or something.
Can I like see into like a back alley or like anywhere that would look like very hidden that like they wouldn't see immediately? Do I see like a spot like that?
Yeah,
anywhere?
that would be easy enough to find. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I would want to like look at like a location decently far away, and I would like to vortex warp myself into that location and disappear and hopefully hide from them that they can't find me.
Okay. Roll me a. Just
Oh,
this
God.
is not like the start of initiative, but roll me an initiative check just for one
That's a
small
flat
thing.
d20, so
It's not the start of initiative, but
Yeah, no, because start of initiative would be everybody rolling initiative. Okay, cool.
that's a 19. That's about as good as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Guys.
You look and you just like, it's vortex warp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you just like, and all 4 of you technically see how Ryu disappears and reappears a certain amount of feet further.
Oh.
Like hopefully hidden from all civilians, like behind some crates or something at least, or barrels or anything.
Behind the fourth wall.
Yeah. So, at this point, however, Ryu has used a relatively special thingy. So you notice the imps kind of like, for like a couple of split seconds, they're like surprised by this, and then and they kind of like start spreading out, kind of looking for whatever just happened. And you immediately hear these cries kind of like getting echoed by others of these like smaller demon imps.
Oh, I made it worse.
Great.
Fuck, I made it worse.
Did he happen by absolute accident appear next to me?
Can I roll percentile for that?
Sure, if you roll below it, if you roll 25 or below, you appeared next to Sequita.
Alright, let's go. Yeet.
So I'm sort of still watching this, so.
Nope! Complete opposite side of the road.
Well, unfortunate set of events.
Damn.
Well, guys, I made it worse. Hope you all have a backup character. There's about 700 people in this town. I don't fucking know, but...
Well, yeah, bye guys.
Can I like?
So I'm taking my
attract,
38 and getting out of here.
Like, attract, like, hello Ryu, come to me.
I mean, do I see him? Do I know where he is?
Jed is not extremely invisible at this point, so you like, especially because like a couple of the civilians would now be spreading out, not necessarily looking, just like spreading out. So you would see Jed kind of like on the road. Although Jed, I would like you to make a performance check if you please.
Fuck my life. Yes.
You have been rolling like absolute shit. Holy crap! I love it.
This is going down.
Okay. You like?
Yeah, I'm
Ryu?
just gonna like Shiloh is just slowly walking ahead, like.
I have spell slots enough.
Nothing's wrong because she's convinced everyone that she's still possessed, right?
Yeah, you did a phenomenal job.
I
Okay.
want to see how far away was one of those perfect condition houses.
Maybe.
Could I leg it there?
Maybe a minute.
Okay, I want to see if I want to run as fast as I possibly can to one of those houses. And you know, like as close to the top as possible, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I want to gather up as much stuff as I can and set the fucking place on fire. Try and cause a distraction.
More houses on fire!
You have been in this city for 10 minutes!
No, we're gonna get exiled again, Sequida. Don't let us get exiled.
What? No, you're here. A random house, a couple of minutes away, gets set on fire. It can't be you.
Yeah,
and they don't know I'm here.
Okay, so Sequita starts huffing it. Ryu, you notice Jed trying to keep a low profile, but really not doing a good job.
I'm like trying to sneak past the barrels and the crates and the back alleys to like get to Jed somehow.
Okay, sure. Make a stealth check.
No.
Oh wait, I should have said. I should have.
I mean, what did you expect I was gonna say?
Intimidation by any chance? I don't know.
Nice try.
Vortex warped me towards you.
Other possibility, but yeah, 10. To be fair, 10 is pretty okay at this point. You're making a little bit of sound, but you're getting to Jed. Takes you like 10-15 seconds. At which point, Elvakri is just mindlessly walking ahead as a zombie. By the way,
Okay.
just want to mention that.
I cast invisibility on the both of us.
Okay, so Elvakri, you're no longer
Elvakri
controlled.
is no longer mind controlled.
So you kind of come to your senses. You realize what the fuck Jed has done. I don't know if you realize why. But right at that point, you also just like you look back at Jed and you see Jed and Ryu just like disappear.
I don't know if he's there actually because he's muted without his cam on.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Jonas
is dead.
Jonas doesn't want to play with us anymore.
I am still mind controlled, Jonas.
Oh no.
Jonas, you alright?
Oh no.
Eh.
I shouldn't use suggestion on my party members.
Yeah, it's true.
This is what happens.
This is why we can't have nice people.
This is my third party. that I-
You break
And
it.
Vincent is leaving as well.
Oh no. You break apart every party that I run, Yella. God damn it.
Yes.
But anyway, so the two of you are invisible now.
Yes.
You can walk ahead a little bit. Sekura, you get to the one of these houses. Are you just putting it on fire, or do you actually want to get some shit out first?
But the
Big
benefits
chandelier.
of getting out.
I don't know. Just-
Chandelier.
Just.
Yep.
Okay. Jed, Ryu, like about a minute after you turned invisible and started like walking, you all of a sudden hear the crackling of fire like a little bit in the distance.
Good idea.
It wasn't me, I swear.
No, it doesn't matter.
Good idea? Yeah, it was me. Don't worry.
And I'm gonna, after I do that, I'm gonna sneak out again and go to the inn because it'd probably be a bit. Actually, no, fucking Valkyrie still and Charlotte are still over there.
Yeah, like?
Yeah, I head back.
Can Ryu and I keep an eye on
Elvakri and
Shadow and
Shadow?
Elvakri?
Yeah, sure, easily enough. They're currently like just walking through.
Away from keyboard.
Pretty much.
Mindlessly going on.
Pretty much.
They're walking away from keyboard. Goddamn.
Just like, okay.
What did I miss? Sorry.
You are no longer mind controlled.
Yeah, you're no longer suggested at this point.
Okay.
So you all of a sudden notice that you're no longer suggested, turn around and you see Jed and Ryu, who had a lot of attention from the people, vanish and become invisible.
Alright, what did I miss?
Okay.
The same thing that I just said.
What?
You have to watch the vault.
Yeah. So Jed and Ryu are invisible right now. You're still keeping on walking, but at a certain point in time, you notice how a house just goes up in flames all of a sudden, and Elvakri and you are kind of like just walking, keeping a low profile at this point.
Okay. I go low profile, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Greeting, my friend.
Greetings, my friend. Have you seen the weird ones?
The weird ones?
I'll take it.
We have to look for the weird ones. Go look for the weird ones.
I have to look for the weird ones.
Yes.
And I go.
I'm not even going to let you roll for that. I find that very well done. Not even gonna...
Bullshit points.
Actually, yeah, you get a bullshit point for that, Elvakri.
I fucking know the weird ones. It's always the same.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Shiloh and Elvakri? What are you two doing at this point? Just...
Looking for an empty house. Is there any empty house nearby?
There's one that just went up in flames, and then there's the inn that Sekura told you about, and then you could also look for something else if you want to.
Let's head to the inn.
Random doors and
That was the plan, the inn.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's like I look at Elvakri. Let's just go to that inn
Okay.
because we need to
Says
regroup.
that with a look. Not out loud.
Okay.
time I try to look that I searching for something.
Okay. Sure. So, with all of that, yeah, no, the entire city is kind of in chaos because there's a house on fire. They're looking for very specific people right now. So,
Where are they?
you do easily enough at this point get to the house. So, the inn, sorry. So,
Small
one by
question.
one, you reach the inn.
Small question.
Yes.
Before I go in,
Okay, yeah, sure.
bullshit point.
Before you go into the inn, yeah, sure.
Can I see the name tag from the?
For the end.
If you're about to
Wait.
cast Mending, no, it's too damaged for that.
No. Do I find it?
Are there any monogrammed towels? Are there any?
Do you find what?
Do I find the
Rest of the
tag
name
for
tag.
the?
Make
yeah.
an investigation check.
please do. I have so.
This is gonna be the one that she's gonna roll like a natural
Yes.
20 on. You
Oh,
fucking
Better
know
think
it.
of a name.
Oh,
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
No. You do
I
not.
don't find shit. I want to. My plan was to take it and write on it, greeting.
I hate that pun, but you do get a bullshit point.
God damn it.
Yes, I've got Platinum.
Another TPK narrowly avoided. Yes, indeed. So you all reach the inn. It's the way that I described it. It's pretty much, it hasn't seen use in years. It's almost completely wrecked, but it does have a couple of rooms with like remains of beds in there. But it seems to have fallen out of use for some weird reason.
Is it all first floor, or does it have like a second floor as well?
It does have a second floor, yeah. Second floor,
Nice.
like about, it would actually be like about 6 rooms. Be pretty big.
It's a little bit more
Yes.
useful because then we can like be on the second floor and like look out through the window and probably be less noticeable than when we would be downstairs, I guess.
Indeed.
Is there a secret resistance group running from the cellar? You know, being run from the cellar?
There is a cellar. There doesn't seem to be a secret resistance group.
Damn it. Well,
I'm voting to
But
be
there is a cellar.
Nighthawk. I'm just saying.
Okay, cool. Anyway, you are now you are now all in the inn.
Right. Well, the first thing we have to do is like make curtains or something to like hide the windows at least so that they can't find us. I think.
Okay.
Can we do that? Like find some shitty cloth somewhere and
Yes,
just like hang it up.
because
Sure.
an inn that's been the same for 30 years suddenly has curtains.
Are they gonna remember? Come on.
I don't know. They
With
seem
you? I
mind
wouldn't.
control.
I think they are too busy with looking for the weird ones.
Yes, I liked you better when I almost had your mind controlled.
The weird ones.
The weird ones.
We are looking for the weird.
That's you two.
Yes. Fully aware that I'm the weird one. I just started going like, greetings, my greetings, well met.
So, quick
So
question.
weird.
What did we do with chicken?
I mean, Chicken has just been sitting here.
No,
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
having a great time.
Sure.
on an invisible character.
You all of a sudden.
It's fine. He can pretend to be flying. It's fine. It's all fine.
pretty much.
Flying chicken. Chickens don't fly.
Although.
It's an actual chicken,
It's
though.
an eagle.
Although I will say, Ryu, every
I'm
now and
used to
again,
that.
while you're being invisible and walking away, you do get the sense that you hear a from this eagle. I don't know how eagles laugh, but yeah.
Ah,
You
okay.
feel like the eagle's
I was
laughing
about
at
to
you.
say, excuse me? What am I fucking hearing from my...
Okay.
I was about to fucking lose it. Like, what the fuck is my chicken now? The mother-
Sequida,
Yes.
the burning house. Was it your doing?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I tried to make a distraction.
Nice, and I just go to high
Yeah, I
five
do.
second instantly, like, let's go, another one.
Another one bites the
Burn
dust.
them all!
We have 10 viewers, by the way. The only time that we get like high amounts of viewers is if we fuck up severely.
Oh, yes.
Duh.
So
God
lucky.
damn it. So yeah, more arson to the party, I guess.
Oh god, I love
To be
it.
fair, when you
Arson,
guys are all
kidnapping,
sorting out your
poisoning,
shit,
murder.
Shiloh literally is going upstairs and just taking a long rest because it's a safe long rest. She like locks the door, puts a bar in front of it.
To be fair, it's after. It's like
Okay.
midday right now.
I don't care what
This-
I
All happened in the morning.
It's a safe short nap.
Yes.
Sure. But anyway, are you just staying here and doing nothing, or what are you doing?
Well, we need to think of a plan. Like, what the fuck are we
Yes.
actually going to
Do
be
the
doing
sailor.
here?
Yeah,
I
we
like
kinda
to look
came
at
here-
El Vakri and I look at Sequida. I'm like, well, rip Ryu. And I take
Yes.
out a bottle of liquor from my backpack and I just pour it out on the ground.
Because you're invisible. He doesn't know you survived.
Oh yeah. I mean, he does see a flying like not even flying, like a hovering bird. So I mean,
Well, it's a bird, they can hover.
He's
Yeah.
assuming he's
yeah, but
ignoring
when they're
that on
standing
purpose.
still.
He's ignoring that on
fine.
purpose.
Oh, fair enough.
So while we are still invisible, should we like go out and, do a little reconnaissance or something?
Are we gonna like? Can we have like a rough estimate of like how many people would be in this town on like from like what we have discovered so far?
A lot.
10,000, 15,000, something like that.
Yeah, we can't win that.
But I have a plan.
To consider it though.
You say that.
Oh, Valkyrie has a plan.
Do you remember that strange little humanoid thing?
Yes.
You mean the guy that was clearly a demon?
Yes, that one.
Which I told you was a demon. Yeah, that one.
His name is Igor,
Yes.
and I think he is the key to this all.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's
the door's
go kill
unlocked.
Igor.
I planned in his head that Miss Shallow here wants a date with him.
Lady Shiloh for
Whatever.
you, peasant.
Oh.
God damn.
Okay. Shallow.
At this point, I cast command and I make him grovel. Just saying.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
With
With
advantage.
Why with advantage?
Because Kalashtar's get advantage on wisdom saves.
Uh,
It's a 7. Valkyrie grovels for the full extent of 6 seconds.
Nice one.
See? That's
Well,
So, what did you say, Valkyrie, about Miss Shiloh? Lady Shiloh?
well, like I was
I'm not approving
telling
of that.
about Miss Shallow. He wants a date with her.
Aha, another date, like with Lord Darren.
Yes.
that went so well last time.
Yeah, I was about to say that went so
Yeah,
well last time.
Now you don't even get to call me Lady Shiloh anymore. Now it's Lady Fairhold. So, I'm just saying.
Yeah, fuck off.
Oh, them's fighting words. You know what happened to Ryu.
Point taken.
I have enough spell slots to suggest to both of you to stay calm for the next 8 hours. So.
Back to the plan. I told him to meet us outside of the city in the house where we
Slept last night. Okay.
So, if we go to there, set up a trap, capture the demon, and interrogate him about city, we have our information.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a terrible
And
idea.
I put up my hand.
All those in favor say aye. Or what?
No high five. No.
Ah,
So basically, actually, hang on. Let me get this straight. So what you're suggesting is more kidnapping.
Yes, indeed.
I mean,
This
we've
time
done it before. We
justified.
can do it again.
I love how it's
How
taken
many
you
crimes
like
have we done already?
it's taken you 15 minutes
We've done
in this city.
burglary, we've done
15
arson,
fucking
we've done
minutes.
Kidnapping.
It's taken
We've
you
done murder,
15 minutes in this city to like get the entire city against you, burn down a building, and talk about kidnapping. I'm just saying.
No, not kidnapping. Homicide.
One house.
Date night homicide, apparently.
Sure.
if you only have a hammer, every problem looks like a nail.
That's
You just gotta hit it very hard.
Fine. You
I
get
have a hammer,
shit
actually.
for that
Yeah, anyone?
one.
No?
That reminds me, I still need to read Adam Savage's book.
True.
How long does this boost?
So, okay, so at night, Mrs. Fairholt has a date.
Yes.
Are you doing anything between now and then?
Has a date.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm expecting you guys to be waiting outside, so, we
No.
can,
We are inside. We don't know that. You open the door.
like my
So-
only question is, how
You
are
get
Jed
out.
and Ryu going to get out? You two can get out because they're not
Invisibility.
suspicious of you. I mean, I'm just that good. I can get out myself. I didn't actually say that. Oh, yeah, I did. Fuck it.
Does Was it?
You know what we do? We
Make
go
us invisible
towards
again.
the wall. We vortex warp ourselves out. Out
I
of the
do think I need
wall.
to see it, like my location where I'm teleporting. I can look that up, but I'm
Well,
pretty sure I need to
my-
see it.
Otherwise, we
What-
just go invisible again.
I asked
have another
because
spell
you're,
slot.
you're using lots of spells at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah, that I can
Yes.
see within range. So
but I have a little left. Just I have one spell slot left for double invisibility.
Yes, but
It has a
we
little
have,
bit of
we have
Monica.
no idea what this demon is capable of.
Please don't.
Actually, I
And we
don't.
also have no idea
God
whether he
damn
can
it.
show up alone.
Okay. We still have 30 minutes of invisibility, Ryu. We need to get out of the city towards the house because I can't get us out otherwise. For tonight.
Okay.
Tonight.
Where are we sleeping during the night? Just outside.
The house we slept in yesterday
Okay.
or last night. And then you meet us all there because Shiloh has day there apparently, and I'm all out of spell slots. Otherwise, I'm all out of mana.
It's your call.
Okay.
How the
I'm
heck?
heading out. You can stay, Ryu, but I'm getting out of.
I mean,
this.
I'm joining you. There's no reason for me to stay here at the moment. I think it's just.
It's like
I mean, are we coming back eventually? Am I staying
Yeah,
out?
sure.
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah,
we're
we're doing this to get more information about
Yes.
what's happening here, so we can use that when we come back.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So
Right.
Ryu and Jet are trying to run outside of the city
Before I
invisibly.
do that, can I hand chicken to Sakura? Here.
Oh.
hold
Hey,
it.
why
I-
Sakura?
Yeah, because then it's not because I can sneak my way out.
Yeah, you can
They
just,
won't see chicken.
just walk
Just
around.
like hovering, yeah. And if I go with them, if they stick to the alleys as well, and I go with them, then they'll have better stealth.
Alright, chicken, be a good boy. Follow Sakura.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage because you're invisible.
I love it.
Alright,
You want
disadvantage.
a bullshit point?
Animal handling.
Oh,
I'm not making it.
I hate to see it.
I hate to see it.
I love to see it.
Can't you wait, can you suggest an eagle? Is that a thing? Oh, but then you wouldn't be invisible anymore.
I won't be invisible anymore.
Yeah.
I'll try and call to it as well.
Can I take control of the?
I don't think an 11 hits you, right?
No. But I guess he pecks my armor.
Yeah. You're just like, ding!
Hey.
I'll
Nice.
just go over and just sort of hold my arm out like that for
Yeah.
chicken to hop
It's
over.
just like invisible hands just like grab chicken and just perch it onto the arm of Sakura.
Sakura making an animal handling check with disadvantage because chicken is being held by invisible hands at this point.
God damn it. God damn it, chicken, why are you making this so hard? That was so close to being a 1.
12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Reluctantly, chicken is put on your arm. Emphasis on reluctantly.
Nice.
I'll reach into my bag, break off a little bit of my rations, and feed it to chicken, try and calm it down.
Okay.
Okay, let's sneak out
go
and
then.
Ryu.
Okay. So Jed and Ryu are running out. Shadow,
Yes.
Sakura, and Elvakri, what are the three of you doing?
I'm
acting our way
going.
out again.
Apparently, I'm going on a
alongside-
date soon, so
Actually, no, I can't see them.
We are
Okay.
actively looking for everyone, so perhaps don't like come with us. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go with Jed and Ryu because then I can make them. Well, I've still got my pass without trace going.
Okay.
Sure.
So if they follow me out, then they've got even more of a chance of getting out.
Okay. So, and Elvakri and Shiloh are trying to perform their way out.
Yeah.
Are we all heading out now? Nice.
I don't know. Are you?
I know, I'm just saying about Ryu and me. We need to head out in the coming half hour.
I mean, you don't need to, but you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say Alvakri and Shiloh make a performance check with advantage. Because they are still kind of distracted.
Yeah, you did it. You made them look for us in 15 minutes.
2 12s.
Nice.
Ooh,
natural 20! There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Okay. And then Ryu, Sequida, and Jed make stealth checks. Ryu and Jed with advantage. And plus 10 because past that choice.
Yeah, for me it's going to be a flat roll, but
I need
still
to
plus
do
10.
my stealth again. Oh, okay.
Oh!
What? Damn it.
Are you serious?
Lars, why are
Number 3. How about 25?
No,
Not 35.
no, it's not 25.
It's 25.
Why did you get a...
I was about to say, excuse me? You
I
rolled a
pressed.
3.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong number. I pressed 3 instead of 2 in the modifier thing.
Okay, cool.
But it's still 25, even though I rolled a natural 3.
Wait.
I fucking hate this game.
16, yeah, I'll take the 16 for sure.
Okay. The 3 of you sneak out without too much issue. They are, again, distracted because there's a building on fire.
Aha!
Nothing to do with me.
That's just our calling card at this point, isn't it? Just burning houses.
I am getting the distinct feeling, yes, indeed. I am getting that distinct feeling, yes. Okay, so, as the 5 of you, by your own merits and ways, get out of the city, with the city being on relatively high alert, I'm happy you said it correctly, Jonas, or else I would have had to... You get out of the city, and then what is going to happen with Shiloh's interesting little dates, that'll be for next time.
Oh no!
Oh god damn it. Christmas dates! It will be like all your favorite Netflix movies.
Wow.
It's a Christmas day.
What the fuck was this, man?
It's like, hey, look, new city. Oh, okay. We're gonna kidnap that guy. I'm gonna burn the house down.
To be fair,
Hey,
that
you
guy,
see-
it is a demon. It's not like we're doing anything evil by kidnapping a guy who is clearly a demon.
I know, but I just find it funny that we're going into the same pattern as we ended up having in Relix.
Yep, we're kidnapping someone and we're putting houses on fire.
Uh,
We have not learned from our mistakes at all.
Well,
Be careful though, guys. Don't burn the
It
entire
took
city.
us 10
We
minutes.
don't want to ruin my new fiefdom.
Yes.
To be fair, in Relix, it was a mistake. This time, it's by design. Burning of the house to get out of it, get away from Aaron. We needed that, and there was no other way. The kidnapping was
No.
sort of
Happy
unavoidable
little
because
accident.
someone can't talk to people. I won't name names.
Someone who is socially incapable.
I shall let you know that I have a 12 in charisma. My
Well,
fair
fucking act
lady.
like it.
I
Don't
did
act
act
like it, yes.
No, this time around, we're kidnapping a demon to torture him and interrogate him, and then kill him off afterwards. We don't care. He's a demon.
Well, it's
And
better
also
than
just to
the
save
hype.
your life.
So,
Yes.
baby steps.
Indeed.
We're still kidnapping people, but this time it's demons.
Yes.
Indeed.
Baby steps.
God. But anyway, with all of that, I will cut the session short here. Next week we will be back with more Demons of Aeminad, and we'll see what the fuck you do to give me a brain aneurysm this time.
Igor.
But anyway, all of that will be for next time. Bye.
Bye.
Greetings, my friend.
That was wrong, by the way.
God damn it.